Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are still here on Planet Oozla. We never left. And in the last video we went over the path to our right here. That covers the swamp camels, the tractor beam area, and the general swamp locations that you kind of go over when you take that path. So today we're going to go down the other path, which is going to lead us to the outlet store. There's a lot to show off here, you guys. I'm pretty excited. I think it's looking pretty nice. The whole level, I think, is looking pretty nice. I redid the lighting a little bit since the last video, so hopefully that comes across to you guys. But if not, I did do that. Let's go ahead and make our way down the path. At the end of this video, I will be going down the first path again to show you guys some of the improvements and changes I've made to things since the last video. I've even included an entirely new explorable area that I crafted just for this experience, so that's something that I'm looking forward to showing you guys. First thing, slightly improved lightning bugs, so their paths are a little bit less jank when they fly around, and also their wings actually flap now, so that's pretty cool. This guy is the exact same and just as annoying as before. Shut up! So we're gonna go ahead and move on past him. There's actually another guy in here.
Always two there are. No more, no less.
With the different animation I've applied onto him, so he's also screaming for help, probably because of all the lightning bugs.
You would not believe your eyes.
Smash a crate. Smash some more crates. The paths leading up to the actual store are pretty uninteresting. There's not a whole lot that actually happens, minus some of these guys and then enemies that you would fight along the way. But I'm just going to keep on trekking along. We've got some more lightning bugs lighting up this little path here. So this location would normally have a mini-boss that you would fight. Right now we've just got some lily pads to help us get across. I do have some ideas on ways to implement the mini-boss, so that'll probably be in a later video, but right now we've just got the pathway to get us across. So here we are. We're at the outlet store. She's looking nice and lit up. And yeah, I will go ahead and let you guys know right away. The dynamo does not function the same as it does in the actual game. I wanted to just focus on getting the basics implemented first, and then in the future I'll spend some time trying to code a actual functional dynamo. But for now, she has been reduced to a glorified flashlight. If you pick up the dynamo, it just casts a green glow, which will light up any darker areas. So if you wanted to explore and cast some light, like right here, it's kind of a shadowy corner, you could do that. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here though for now. I don't really need it for what I'm going to be showing off, and I'd rather keep the wrench handy anyway, so I can play around and smash some crates. So we'll jump up on the elevator, and we're going to go ahead and go through these doors, but I will stop talking so you can hear the functions working as they should.
Thank you for choosing Megacorp, where our customers come first.
Alright, so we've got the door sounds opening and closing, we have the mall music, and then of course the overhead speaker lady, and she'll say all of the dialogue that she says in the actual game in the correct order and the correct timing, as she should. So that's all accurate. However, this is not very accurate, clearly. Another dynamo activated mechanic that I went ahead and just replaced with a standard flying or floating platform that's powered by these turbines, or whatever you want to call them. And those actually have sound. So, a small detail, but it is there. If we hop onto the elevator, it works as you'd expect. And the same with this platform here, so it follows the original path, it's just not activated by the dynamo. Little area here with some more lightning bugs that are nice and plentiful, lighting it up. We make our way in this direction. Go ahead and let her talk. We've got the conveyor belts, so these are pretty cool. They don't actually pull you along, but I did have to completely remake the texture which was a fun little exercise. Nothing crazy, but I think it looks pretty close to the original. And then as we walk, they will all open up for us, and we can make our way across. So, moving on,
Megacorp is pleased to announce a 3%
we have
employee
the...
discount on all Megacorp merchandise. Tax laws still apply.
Moving on, we have the showroom floor with the different clothing displays. Yeah, not a whole lot to say about this room besides that it's lit up nicely, and of course, more lightning bugs. If we head on over to the door, we can go ahead and walk outside, and you will hear the mall music stopped playing, and we are back to the level music. You can actually still hear the loudspeaker, though. The loudspeaker will play outside faintly. And then you walk back inside, and you got the mall music. This area, again, another section that's normally powered by dynamos. It's been slightly reduced in my version to some standard platforming, and if you don't jump off these fast enough, they will actually knock you down. So, a little more of a gameplay mechanic on these guys. So I can go ahead and hop across and make my way, and he'll fall over. So. Now that we're over here, we're approaching the end of the outlet store, but before I show you the final area, I'll go ahead and take us down this hallway here. You might have seen this cone earlier when I started the level. This basically just represents unfinished items, so there's supposed to be a door here that would open and close. It's super, super easy to program and implement. I just haven't gotten around to it because there were more important things I wanted to do. And it's been a while since I uploaded, so I've been getting kind of antsy to get this out for you guys. Alright, but if we go ahead and make our way into the room, there's not a whole lot to see here. Normally you would be greeted with a cutscene and the coordinates to the next level, Mactar Nebula Resort.
The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's Mactar Resort.
I'm going to start working on that probably as soon as I finish editing this video and get it uploaded, so you guys can look forward to that in the near future. This elevator operates as you'd expect, and we got another traffic cone on top of teleporters because I am actively working on them, but they don't work just yet, so yeah. So the grab ramps are not working right now. They are currently just standard walls. Nothing happens if you walk up against them. So right now we will have to pull ourselves up here with our swing shot, and I'll show you guys the final part of this area, which is the good old-fashioned secret boss fight that you can only access by coming back to the planet once you have the gravity boots. So we're down in the cave. Not a whole lot to show. Normally there would be the giant crab boss. He is actually currently out to lunch right now, but he was kind enough to leave a platinum bolt behind, so we'll go ahead and take that. So another comment one of you guys left in the previous video was that it would be cool to actually show the bolt glowing. So we do have a dynamic light I've attached to the bolts, and when I pick them up, the light goes away and the rest of the bolt acts as it did before. Yeah, that's about it for this area. Not a whole lot to show. I can swing around and kind of fault.
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Alright. Besides that, you guys, there's not really a whole lot more to show in this area. I will probably add the boss at some point. But that will probably wait for a future when I start focusing on actually implementing real enemies that you'll be able to fight. For now, it's just an empty room, and we could swing around it if we wanted to, just kind of play around with some of the mechanics, but I'll go ahead and let myself fall into the water and respawn. Now that we're back at the beginning of the level, I did say there were some things I wanted to show you guys that I improved upon from the last video, so I will really quickly just go over that. We'll head back down the same direction. pick up those bolts. And the first change that I've made is to the swamp camels. So they are now fully animated. Well, fully animated, it's a single animation track that plays, but it's better than the statues that they were before. Besides that, they are completely same as before and function the same. So that's pretty much it for the swamp camels. Alright, so next up is this entire area. Less the entire area, but more so that spot right there. If you were listening at the beginning of the video, I did say that I added an entirely new explorable area, so we're gonna go look at that right now. And the way to get there is via this swamp camel right here. He's gonna take us right where we need to go. And if we jump onto this platform, normally we would just kill some enemies and we would jump onto this guy who would take us back. What I went ahead and added was a new explorable area that you can only get to from behind here, and you will be led by these floating bolts. And if we jump on this platform here, or these platforms, we will be greeted with another swamp camel. And he's gonna take us back to this area, which has never been a explorable part of the original game. So this is all brand new for my little experience. I just put this together for fun to kind of add something that I can say was 100% me. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's very simple and straightforward. It's nothing crazy, just some more platforming bits and then a platinum bolt. So we'll pick that up. There's some more crates that I placed that you could smash. But besides that, we'll just jump back on this dude's back. And he's gonna take us back to the start. Alright, you guys, and then the final thing that I added, it's a really small touch, but it's just something that I did want to, in some way, shape, or form, implement, and it's these guys right here. They are now actually dynamic, so you can push them around, get them where you need them to go. That way, you no longer have to only rely on my hacky slingshot. And if we push these into the right spot, we can actually get up there and collect that platinum bolt the way that we're supposed to. So I know you're supposed to use the tractor beam, but that's another thing I just have to worry about another time. I think it'll be easier to program that than the dynamo, but right now I just wanted to get the bare bones, like I said. So jump up here, collect that platinum bolt, and we can make our way back over here. And that about does it, guys. So this has been Planet Oozla. It's been a blast to work on this planet. It was a lot different than Aranos. A lot of new technical challenges I had to figure out, but I'm really satisfied with the current condition of the entire planet, and super excited to start working on the Megacorp Nebula. That's one of my all-time favorite planets in the entire Ratchet and Clank franchise. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to show you guys what we've got for that. So until then, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.